I want to talk about something I don't hear too many people talking about nor speaking on. And y'all know on my channel, family, I like taking these FBA stories that ain't gaining proper traction and light and put them up under the magnifying glass so they could be put on full display into the public lexicon. And today we're going to be talking about a white degenerate driver out of Michigan, I believe, who struck a young brother. He was drinking and driving and struck a young brother on his bike, which is a bunch of nonsense. And the police show up, and let this damn degenerate go, completely scot free, without so much as a field sobriety test or some kind of, citation being put on him. Ain't no way in hell the police were supposed to do anything other than, haul this degenerate white man into custody. You know what I mean? And you got fools running around here talking about it ain't no systematic racism, white supremacy, which is a bunch of nonsense. And the white supremacists, love to talk about stats, especially when it comes to black society. You know what I mean? But they fail to address the extremely high rates of, white people, drinking and driving and unaliving people left and right. And they fail to address all of the white supremacist male mass shooters they got running around in their damn community. So I got the audio and the video of this white degenerate, drinking and driving and struck our young brother on a bike, breaking his leg, and he got to walk away scot free, without so much as a citation or even a field sobriety test being conducted on him. He should have had some charges slapped on him for the DUI, and from what I, gathered during my little due diligence, he broke our brother's leg, so he certainly should have some charges put on him. And we're gonna walk through and talk about this thing how we normally do, family, fair use.
This man right here drunk just hit a baby, a black boy, off his bike, and these police are telling him he can go.
And another thing I want to add, family, I'm just glad, they said our brother in the video just, got his leg broken. I'm glad our brother, that's all that happened to him. And our brother didn't, lose his life behind this damn degenerate. But let's continue.
Now, he drunk as hell. Look how he getting in the car. He drunk as fuck.
Clearly, visibly drunk, only in a system of racism, white supremacy. If that would have been a brother or sister doing that, they would have had charges slapped on them so quick their head would have spun. And they say, that activist groups in the area down there in Michigan are mobilizing, such as the NAACP, you know what I mean? Which I don't rock with because the NAACP was, never solely about foundational black Americans. They had ulterior motives. But let's continue.
He drunk as shit. They hit that fucking baby off his bike, broke his leg, and they telling this man he okay to go. He need a report number. They ain't giving him no breath.
And the fact that the mainstream news media outlets ain't covering this is an attempt to, try to sweep it under the rug. But we on the black grassroots, we ain't gonna let that happen. But let's continue.
Later, none of that. That man drunk as shit. Look at cuz being a good scenario. They're gonna
But in closing, family, all of them damn officers, who had, stupidity on their part, and negligence on their part for letting this damn degenerate go, after being under the influence, driving a vehicle and striking a young black child, they should have some kind of charges, put on them, along with the damn degenerate, who decided to get behind that wheel, drinking and driving. He could have killed our young brother. I'm just glad that that didn't happen, So in closing, you know what I'm saying? Charges need to be put on all of them damn officers for stupidity and, negligence and, and charges also need to be put on that damn degenerate, for striking our young brother. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have been able to leave the scene all willy nilly like that. Charges should have been put on him from the get go. So we're gonna keep our eyes on this, and see where this story goes. And if I got any updates on it, I'll be sure to keep the family posted. But put some damn charges on the degenerate behind the wheel and the cops involved, for letting this degenerate go for negligence and stupidity on their part. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.